Hello, singer friends, and welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips, where I share my wisdom, teaching voice for 28 years and studying voice for 41 years, all styles from opera to pop. If you've noticed from previous videos, my teaching is very methodical. I have what I call Victoria's Victorious vocal formulas, as well as golden rules to live and sing by. I believe that singing must be very methodical. You must know exactly what you're doing. There are rules. When you don't have rules, well, you might not sing well today. Maybe you sang well yesterday. You'll hope that you sing well tomorrow. Your singing won't be consistent because it will really be like gambling. I aim to fix that. Today's topic is one of my most requested topics, and that deals with the vocal break or vocal flip or hole. Okay? Do me a favor, please. Before we go any further, I would like you to banish the term vocal break from your vocabulary. I hate that term. I know a lot of singers use it, a lot of voice teachers use it. I know what they mean, but if you always think of that part of your voice as a break, guess what? In the back of your mind, it will always be a break. So change your language. Watch your language. Change your language. It is now called a bridge, or I much prefer the old Italian school of singing term passaggio. That means passage, bridge, okay? That's exactly what good singing is in that part of your voice. It is a bridge going from one register to the next. So in this video, we're going to cover 4 things. Number 1, we're going to talk about what this vocal bridge is, why breaks, flips, cracks may happen. Number 2, what are the solutions to this? And I give you specific exercises based upon my Victoria's Victorious vocal formula. Number 3, we're going to troubleshoot and see what happens when things aren't working for you in that part of your voice. Why is this happening? And number 4, we will end with our golden rules to sing by. Okay, so you must stick around for the whole video if you want to get all of this material. Also, get your notebooks out. This is very, very important and detailed information. Watch this video as many times as you need. Okay, let's jump in. Why does this hole happen so often in this part of the voice? This is above middle C. This happens for men and women. There's middle C. A flat, A, B flat. Why does that happen? It's no big surprise. Oftentimes singers will come and they'll say, I don't know what happens. This part of my voice always breaks, flips, croaks. Well, because this is what is sometimes called the crashing of the registers. This is so common, so this is no big mystery. This happens because there is no gradual blending from the chest voice or the heavier mechanism or thick vocal folds to the head voice or light mechanism or thin vocal folds. And there's nothing in the middle. So we're going from heavy to light and nothing in the middle. You might even practice just talking like that. Heavy, light, blend. I want you to think of your whole voice as a blend. I don't like to use the terms chest voice, head voice, except in isolation, when we're doing exercises. Otherwise, I call the entire voice a blend. We could be in a head blend, or we could be in a Chest blend, blend. When you think of your voice as a blend, these holes will diminish. Okay, what are our solutions? Okay. Get your pen and paper out. I like to start with descending intervals. If you watched my first video on vocal warm-ups, you know what my formula is. I like to blend down first. Why? Well, we could talk about this for an hour, but suffice it to say, it is easier to blend down than up. It's easier to blend the lighter mechanism into the heavier mechanism rather than heavy to light, because most people will squeeze and push. And you know from my other videos, squeezing and pushing is the enemy of the singer. Okay, here's your first exercise. I would like you to blend down on a hum. Very simple, just indiscriminate pitches, doesn't matter. Why am I asking for a hum? Oh, the hum is a beautiful exercise because it brings the vocal folds together easily. Plus, it helps you do it in a way that you're not pushing too much weight. Remember, we said that hole in the voice is because you have not blended the registers. You are either pushing up too much weight or else you're too light with nothing in between. The hum helps to blend the two registers. It helps you to sing with good vocal fold closure in a way that you're not using too much compression or weight. Then you can start putting pitches to it. Okay, next, do the same thing on E. I like the closed vowel E. If we spread through this part of the voice and open, we're gonna have problems, and you're gonna have that hole. So, E, 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 E. Okay, that's number 2. You could also go from the hum to the E. I love that. Okay, that was step 1. We blended down, starting with the hum. Then we went to the closed vowel, E. Next, you can take the same interval. Beep, 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 beep. And follow that with a beep. Why? I like the B, the plosive B, because it gives you enough energy without making you push, and it helps to close the vocal folds. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I'm going through these quickly. I will have a much longer video on the register shifts on my website. Step 2, an ascending, descending glide, humming first. Etc. After you've done your hum, you could follow that with an E. If you notice, we are focusing on this part of the voice, okay? Over and over and over and over again so that you build that good muscle memory. Okay, you can also do it on bub. I love bub. Bub, 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 bub. Blending, not bub, bub, bub. That's a hole, no holes. Bub, bub, bub. For many of you, this is going to mean the lower note a little bit lighter than perhaps you've been used to, and the top note a little bit fuller. So we don't want bub, bub, bub. Oh no. Bub, 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 or bub, 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 but not bub, bub, bub. Okay? Next, chromatic scales. You must live in this part of the voice. This doesn't happen by hoping. All right, chromatic scales. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Or bub. Okay, another reason why you might have had trouble is because you spread your vowel. Okay, that's why I kept you on a bub, or e with the rounded embouchure. If you went e, you probably created a hole in the middle of your voice. Next, what are your golden rules to live by? I love rules. Golden rules to live by and sing by. The vocal folds must stretch and thin. The feeling in the body is lighter gradually as you ascend. Golden rule number 2. The vocal folds shorten and thicken. The feeling is fuller. Take this on a little bit more weight as you descend in pitch. Number 3. This is a rule I learned in Italy, actually. Slender through the passaggio. Slender through the bridge. What does that mean? That means you keep the vowel slender. You keep your embouchure slender. Wide open passaggi, wide open bridges equals holes in the middle of the voice. Okay. Number 4, golden rule. From now on, your entire voice is a blend. We blend from low to the top of our voice in an entire migration. Okay. When you do that, it lessens this fear of flipping, cracking, going from one register to the next. We are always blending. The 5th golden rule, thou shalt not call the passaggio or bridge a break. You no longer have a break in your voice. It is a bridge or the passaggio. I will have longer videos on this on my website, but for now, practice this because, like I always say, this is your medicine. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. Give me a thumbs up here if you enjoyed the video. Come back to it as many times as you need because this was very important, methodical information. Leave me any comments, share it with your friends. I look forward to seeing you again soon.